Yo, good Sunday to folks. Monday to others. I guess it's still Saturday to some people. I don't know. Um, when it really comes down to it, I hope you really practice some self care this week. Um, Last week was amazing. It was just absolutely amazing with the sexy aunties of Casamigas and everything going on like that. Like having the show with them finally, where all five of us got into the same place at the same time. It was absolutely amazing. I loved it because the knowledge that them three women carry is just it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It comes to a certain level to where when they speak, you have to listen. Their show on Thursday, if you're keeping count of the things that you do for your significant other, that relationship basically pretty much will not thrive. And then couple with our show on Sunday, which pretty much was just a rapid fire show. Like people said, what was on their mind. Um, Blessings to I ain't gonna say the third or the second or the first, but our other sister, the Casamiga, who's recovering still. Blessings out to you and your speedy recovery. Um, that when it really comes down to it, brother man,
Brother,
what's
what's
going on,
happening?
man? I was just ain't that shit. I'm glad you did that because I don't know how. Um,
Yeah,
I just
I'm
don't know
still
how.
like,
Yeah, but when it comes down to our sexy auntie sister in the group, man, I hope she's doing all right. She will get
mhm.
better. It's about to get better. Um, I will make a trip if you don't, but at the same time, I pray that you do.
Facts.
For real, we will make a trip up there. Like your house is gonna be crowded as shit. It will be crowded as shit.
Don't don't make us. You know what
look,
I mean?
look, go ahead and send us. Goddamn, we got the address, so we on the way when it comes down to it. But peace and blessings unto everybody that's on this, on everything that's going on your week this week. Brother was putting out not the Courtney, but Courtney, the bald head one, our other brother. He was putting out a message today, man. Look, if you got good people in your life, recognize them for being the good people in your life.
Hmm.
And if you don't recognize them for being good people in your life, look here, good people get tired of being good people.
You better say that again.
I'm telling, I don't understand why it's so hard for people to realize this, but good people get tired of being good people. You better realize who you have in your life, why they're in your life, not necessarily why, but man,
Understand there's a why they in your life.
yeah, for sure. God in the universe has placed them for a reason in your life, whether it's good and or bad.
Bing.
Sometimes both
Yeah.
when it really comes down to it. But it's either one. You better realize what it is and realize what it is fast. Let me let me do something real quick. Then go ahead, brother. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Uh it's one thing I sent to my brother earlier to capitalize on what he talked about. Um, you can make, we always they always say 10,000 hours, you become a master at your skill.
Yeah.
So within those 10,000 hours, you can still create habits, whether they're good or bad. You can master bad habits.
Yes. Yes. Because that's exactly what you look. It takes 21 days scientifically to form a habit. 21 days is supposed
21 days.
to form a habit. Whether you drink, smoke, um, you're bad at what even if it's a bad habit, it takes 21 days to wrap your mind around it. And if you in 19 or 20, stop it. You can
Hmm.
back off them bad habits. You can still back off them. But
Right.
It's a choice. You have to wake up. You can't change people. Let's go ahead and get that out the way. You can't make somebody do
Man, that's how we feeling today.
it. Yeah, that's how he feeling today. He gonna fly
And I
by.
can't go in the house because
Yep.
we got damn munchkins in there.
Yeah. We got
So just deal with us. Deal with us, people. Better is coming later. Just rock with us for now.
like my troop in Colorado used to say, you should go. It's gonna get greater later.
It's gonna get greater later.
It's gonna get greater later.
Yes, sir. It is.
Can't open your mind to that, man. Look, get on from around us, cause if you really can't see the greatness that's coming down the pipeline, the greatness.
Yo bad.
We're trying to help you. If it's too late, then it's too late. Then it is what it is.
It is what it is. Can't help you there. But it's never too late.
No, it's
That's why
not.
that's why we're here.
How we here?
If you can see, if you see, it's 72, which we're 72 episodes in, people. Toast to that. You know what I mean? Plus, we got toast because we ain't toast yet, brother. Mm-hmm.
And 72 episodes in, that's just on here.
That's just on here, man. That not counting the deleted ones that IG took off. Still mad about. Three sexual growth episodes. I'll never forget it. Back to back to back. Snatched them.
Because they what? Sexual maturity is an issue? Being mature in your sexuality is an issue? I don't care what it is. One, leave our kids out of it. Let me go ahead and say that.
Bing.
Where you're growing is where you're going.
Hello.
And if you ain't growing, you ain't going.
Nor growing.
If you stay stagnant and what you got going on, you ain't growing. Because you ain't going.
Yep.
And we're gonna let that sink in. Where you're going is where you when you're growing, you're going.
When you're growing, you're going.
You ain't growing, you ain't going. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
When down to it, you gotta grow to go. But what's going on?
What up, bro?
Yeah.
He in here.
Yeah, he in here.
That's what I like.
Yeah, he in here. If he in here, ain't no excuse.
I'm saying, hey, I'm sending out the messages as we speak to make sure.
Look,
If you don't know, we on.
look, if he in here, ain't no excuse for anybody else.
Straight up. We love you, big bro.
The only excuse we ride with is if your kid is in the hospital. If
Yeah.
your kid, then I got it. But other than that, ain't no excuse, man.
Yep. Brother, what's your rant?
Oh man. Yeah. My rant for the day. Folks, really, it's a rant, but it ain't a rant. This sentence, it's really starting to piss me off.
The who?
Me off. This sense of entitlement.
Oh.
It's been pissed me off, but it's really starting to. It's been going too far. People have been crossing the line with it, but if you so entitled to where, and it really bothered me yesterday. I was driving. I was going there. I was running some errands, taking care of some things, and this dude, I don't know why, decided he wasn't going to stop at the stop sign. The lowest level of being told what to do, he decided,
nah, ain't for me.
This ain't me today. Not right now. I could have got into a whole accident yesterday. Of course, you would know. Bro would have been on his way, but the simple fact that he just decided and just chose to do it, and it has to be entitlement. It can't be not following the rules is a sense of entitlement.
Ooh, bro, I piggyback off of that. Your niece, she was just in a car accident a couple weeks ago. The dude that hit her know he was in the wrong,
Yeah,
but because of sense of entitlement, he knows that he's older and he can get over on the younger generation because she don't know fully, what to say, what to do at that time in life.
right.
The whole police report changes because of sense of entitlement.
Because he's stronger. Just because you the loudest in the room don't mean you right. Just because you the loudest in the conversation don't mean you right.
Hmm. I stand with you on that one, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you loud. Like they say, the loudest dude in the room is usually the vocalist. Ain't that been around? Nothing. Look,
Usually,
we real quiet when it really comes down to it.
yep.
Doesn't make money, but we rich in here. So and in here, so it ain't about me being loud. If you can't get my message with me talking to you just like this message ain't for you.
That's fact.
If I gotta yell and cuss and fuss for you to get my message, I gotta talk loud. I gotta be aggressive for you to get my message. Then my message ain't for you.
Yep. That's it.
That's
And
all.
I hate. So one thing that we love to do, we love to be proven wrong. We
Mhm.
don't like to be right. We can't stand. That's one thing we can't stand. We cannot stand being right. We want you, whether it's from the babies on up to grown adults. We want you to prove us wrong,
Well,
so we can say, you know what? Thank you. We appreciate that.
because it's an exchange, equivalent.
Why would I always want to be right?
That's boring. I mean,
What?
really, when it really comes down to it, the plainest way to say it is boring. It's
That's
boring.
stupid. Where's the growth? Where's the light?
If you ain't growing, you ain't going. It
That
ain't
is.
out sexually. You going. Talking about you going in life. You going so you can go over here and supply this message. The power of knowledge, and we've said this 100,000 times. And if you don't understand it now, you never will. But yes, you will. I'm not gonna say you never will, but it's hard to. The power of knowledge is not having it.
Yes. Yes. There's a whole lot of it down there in the cemetery. You go to the graveyard, there's plenty of knowledge down there. You can't get none of it though.
What's the point of taking it with you? What's the point of taking your money with you? What's the point of taking the knowledge with you? And speaking of graveyard, that goes with what we saying today. What the topic is today?
Speak on it, bro.
How you and your significant other, excuse me, you and your significant other been together for years, maybe
Mm-hmm.
not, maybe months, maybe weeks, but if it's something that they have buried, why you keep bringing it up?
Deep.
I'm
Shit is
talking about
buried deep.
fuck 6 feet. We talking about 12, 18, 24, 30 for y'all folks that do math. I
I'm
don't
telling you.
six. Um,
Bro, bit look, soon as 30 hit, that motherfucker start digging six and then just kept on digging and just dig and dig and dig and just add shit. And then when shit come, you just lay a layer and then add some more shit, then put a layer. Like people, stop asking others to dig all that shit up.
like what is it
Because it's gonna be one thing that they dig up.
that you ain't gonna like
Ooh, it's gonna change your whole thought process about them.
about that person? Granted, we are some total of our trials and tribulations in life. We are. That's all we are as human beings. I've gone through some shit. Buzz gone through some shit. Everybody, look, stop comparing struggles. Everybody has gone through something, whether
Right.
it's a level of somebody got $10 in the bank or on a level somebody got 10 million in the bank.
Fact.
Everybody do something. It don't matter. When you rich, you ain't got no problems. Bullshit. Bullshit. You can't throw money at everything.
No, sir, you cannot. It helps. Because you have the freedom to do it. But see, people, look, to add to my, because I want my brother to get back on this. To add to that, if you don't know money is a tool, you already losing. So go ahead, bro.
You losing. Like it's 25, it's 21-0 skunk. Like pass the sticks. You've been losing and you don't even know it. It's a tool, folks. Because the simple fact that A person gets arrested, Z person gets arrested. Z person has the money to operate and get a new good lawyer. A person does not. Same charge, same situation. It could be same all the way to 99.9%, except for that 0.1% that this person doesn't have any money.
Facts.
Because I can afford a good lawyer and you can't. You go to jail, I do not. Or I get bailed out, you stay in there for the next court date or whatever the case may be. Because the simple fact that is, I got the money.
I got the money.
It ain't because that lawyer is better than your public defender. It's just the simple fact that the judge sees that this person can afford a lawyer, and I know it's fucked up. Don't get that twisted. The justice system has been, it ain't broken.
It's been that way.
It works. But either way, Rob Hall says it depends. Sometimes you need to dig because that can be the root of all problems you are having now. Just because it's buried doesn't mean it doesn't affect your recent relationship. No, that's fair.
Yep.
But it's brought up in your relationship, in the recent, and what you got.
Now this. I'll piggyback off of that, bro. Because here you go, Rob. Let me give you this answer. This scenario. As a child, your grandparents always pointed to a room or the basement. Don't go in that room. Don't go in that basement. There's some stuff in there that you don't need to. It ain't for you. But your little nosy ass, you want to keep on poking at the bell. So you finally get the courage, get the nerve to get the goddamn tree. I mean, get the key. You didn't got the key. Now you done walked your happy ass down, and now you done found some shit that you was not prepared to see.
For sure.
That you was not ready for, because they was not ready to explain that, or they didn't want that part of them exposed. Now again, Bruh said there's growth in all of this. Now remember, we grow as we get older. Now if it's all the way left field, like I done murdered somebody, I'm not gonna tell you that.
I'm gonna tell you what about
it. I love you, but no.
You can push to have them address the issue without needing to know all the details of the issue. Because look.
Solid.
Because this is what it boils down to. Y'all done press this issue so much. These people that feel like they need to know everything about their significant other. Why? Well, one, why do you need to know everything? And two, and I'm asking this question not because I don't know. I'm asking this question for y'all to answer. Why do you need to know everything? And two, when it really comes down to it, does it spark will? And if you do find out, and it sparks
what does it do?
What do you do about it?
We asked this question a long time ago. If you go through your partner's phone, or if you find out something and you go through it, or you go through life and you find out they was really at work or they was really doing some shit, are you gonna tell them that you was following them?
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell them that you went through their phone, through their email system, through their whole computer? You gonna tell them?
No, you're not. Saying? You don't find nothing. You're not saying anything. He says, indeed, I see that point as well. If it's not affecting my relationship, I'm not asking or digging. But what do you do when you got that person that digs? If it's whether it's affecting their relationship,
right?
Like we've been good, solid, strong for the past 5 years. I brought this up maybe year 1, year 2, and you hear in year 5 asking, so whatever happened with that one situation? Jack says it's the best to create a space where a person feels safe enough to open up, and if they don't, you don't feel entitled or privy to that information.
Makes sense.
Is what I'm talking about. Because even if you're in a relationship, isn't there still a certain level of privacy? Just in case I didn't understand what I said when I said privacy. The other say it the way y'all, because the English fucked up. Anyway, man, it is. But a certain level of privacy, even though you in a relationship with somebody, is that a thing or no? I'm asking because I'm confused because my significant other has a certain level of privacy. If that person wants to bring something to me, I'm all ears.
Yep.
But if they don't, am I digging?
Bam. Why am I gonna stir the pot?
Am I opening every door to each closet, metaphorically speaking, in their head to find some shit?
And then think about the all the doors that you opening up for them again that they have let go. Yeah. They have grown past some things that you grow past. You still can't actually communicate about.
Because look, to me, privacy is linked to trust. Hold on, let me run that back. Privacy is linked to trust. And Rob Hall says if they are digging, obviously they aren't being 100 in a relationship or just have trust issues. In relationships, if you don't have your own privacy, boundaries should hold on.
Hey, we got some brothers in here. We got some people in here speaking now.
Boundaries should be set from let me tell you this. These boundaries should be set from the get-go.
From the start.
From the beginning.
Automatic, right off the rip.
I'm talking about off the muscle. Your boundaries should be set about who you are as a person. And if that person is walking across them, I mean, not literally, but walking across them boundaries. Look, Candace says, we are the sum total of our lived experience, excuse me. You can't and shouldn't judge a person by their history. That's not who they are anymore. Now, if they haven't reconciled those issues, they've got what? Push them to address them to say they aren't detrimentally to your current relationship. Look, if you push a person to experience some trauma that they've let loose, that they've let go, and that person leaves you, that's your fault.
Facts.
In my head.
Why would you let somebody push you back into that? And then why would you allow them to keep on questioning you about the shit that you buried 12 feet under? Bruh, we already talked about the 6'6". We already talked about the shit 6 feet. And I told you there's another layer underneath that are truly buried and suppressed that we're never gonna talk about. The reason why we're not gonna talk about is because it's gonna bring out the other side. Hello, y'all just watched John Wick, right? The last one. So let's go back to the original one. Why did he come back to who he? Hello, you can't keep poking the bear and asking these dumbass questions or putting them in position like that and making him dig that shit back up.
Or making her dig it up.
Making her dig it back up.
What if you can't, because at this point, what if they bring up something you can't handle?
And that's the whole point of this conversation, brother. If they can't can you imagine?
Get through that shit? Because it ain't your job.
No.
This ain't you. This ain't for you. This is for the person or people that can.
Right. She or he might be talking about it in a different circle back when she or he got over it. But now that that's over with, that testimony's done, and we don't want to talk about it no more, then let it be. Because again, if, like bruh said, if it pops up and it's something that you don't like, your ass gonna want to leave.
Now, if it's causing like this particular the Candace just brought up, like it's causing issues with your present, I can understand
Absolutely.
you stepping in. But if it's not
Got
causing,
to.
just like Brother Hall said, if it's not causing any issues with your present, I'm talking about right now. Can't nobody tell the future.
Right.
Can't nobody tell the future. Can't do nothing about the past, but talk about it.
Yep.
The present, you living in the present right now. What's going on right now? If it's not causing issues with your right now, what's the problem? There
Right.
isn't creating problems. You're creating issues when it comes down to that. If a person has been, say, molested at a young age or throughout their younger life, now they're with you 20 years later, they bring it up. They bring it up. They initiated it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Why, in your dumbass curiosity, do you continue to ask them about it?
Who did it? Who did? I don't want to. I just want to let you know that I was molested as a child by certain people in my family.
Why are you still bringing it up?
Why you want to? Why you keep poking the bell? Why you want to know who?
If this person has buried that so, hold on. If this person has put that behind them so they can have a future with you,
People don't. They ain't thinking like that, bro. Mm,
hello? If
mm.
they put their past so far behind them because they goofballs. You right? Because they goofballs. You been hanging around with this too long. You saying goofballs and shit. You been hanging
That's so true.
too much. Stop going over there. But either way, when it really comes down to it, they don't put this aside for you because they know you.
Yes. Yeah.
They know you gonna ask a million questions about this here,
Yep.
about who, what, when, why. If you sit back and have look, strength and patience is what is our new thing. It's always a motto that we've always adapted, but it's something new that we've put
We
on.
add to it.
You got to have patience with your partner when it really comes down to stuff like this, because if they don't want to talk about it, they just will look. Yeah, when that happens, you can't help or fix that situation. But if they decide to bring it up to you, excuse me, all you can do is be an ear. Boy, Buzz said this before, to them and let them know you are there for them.
We right here. If you
But
need me, I'm right. If ever
if
you decide to take that side path to go down and dig a little deeper,
I'm
I'm
here,
I got the light.
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm going down with you.
I'm done. I'm taking everything off my door.
You know what I'm saying? All the spider webs, spiders crawling on his head. He going down there with you. See?
Not doing the spiders shit. No, we're not. Jackie says, we're not doing that. Jackie says, people who have trauma don't like to relive it. This is 100% fact. I don't care
Mhm.
what has to say about it. She didn't put that in there. That's just me speaking. It literally has some of the days you can remember every single detail. Give me a second.
Mm.
They have already replayed it a million times.
Mhm.
Times talking about it is healing. So move carefully with people and their past. He definitely not doing any spiders. No, I'm not.
Yeah. He fucked over the spiders.
You got to be careful. Tread lightly. People don't like to walk on eggshells nowadays. But you
Yeah.
got to come down to somebody's past
Yeah.
when it comes down to being traumatized in a certain way. It's something that people are dealing with now. But when we were growing up, and I hate to revisit this, I hate saying when we were growing up, it's not something that people really did.
No.
It's something that you just, like we said, we bury. We're the generation of burying shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We do. Yeah. We just now digging shit up. But our parents, you know, we talk about 12 feet. Shit. Like bro said in the beginning, they 60 feet deep with shit that
Easily,
you would never know about.
easily,
Ever.
easily.
Like they said, I take it to my grave, baby.
I'm gonna take
Well,
this. Hate
how
that
is that gonna help the
me
next generation?
at all when it really comes down to it. And I also hate is when I was trying to protect you. Shut the fire fuck up.
Damn. Come on, Bird. Really? That's what we doing?
I hate that shit. One, I hate that plane. Two,
Mm-hmm.
I hate the shit when someone says they're just trying to protect you.
That's you're not protecting me.
You are making a decision, a conscious decision within yourself for me.
Yep.
I can't make up my own goddamn mind. I sure as hell can't make up my mind for somebody else. I can't stand that shit. You ain't
Yeah.
protecting somebody. You ain't look for real. You ain't protecting nothing. You killing them even more.
And then of course, as time goes on, what does that person do? They end up finding out the truth.
Any goddamn way. I, I heard
Karma's a bitch now.
I heard on a TV show last night. This is not necessarily a quote. It was just his script, and he was just speaking it. But it's the dumbest motherfucker on this goddamn show. He has to be bar none the dumbest son of a bitch I've ever seen on a TV series besides Peter Griffin.
Oh God.
That's saying something.
That's saying a lot right there. Damn.
To deceive me. Yes, you were making a decision to deceive me. This motherfucker said, you want to fuck somebody's life up? Don't lie on them. Tell the truth about them.
That's so true. Shit. Go watch 8 Mile. You want to fuck somebody's life up? What 8 Mile. 8 Mile showed you. In a battle rap, I'm talking about myself, then I'm gonna tell you who you are. The truth about you.
The truth will fuck somebody's life up more than a lie.
Boy.
Look, when I say every time he jumps on the screen, I lose at least 5 IQ points. This is how dumb this motherfucker is. I let him affect me to the point, and I know I shouldn't, but I do. I let him affect me to the point. But when he said that shit, I heard him say this shit about 2 goddamn days ago. And it stuck with me this long. Usually, one ear and out the other when I watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
In a while, somebody says some shit. Did you get the And in this case proves it's not about the messenger.
No, it's not.
It's
No matter who delivered it.
Did you get it?
Did you get it?
I got the message. Tell the truth about somebody and fuck their life up more than a lie.
Man, what? What? Oh, you know me. You know me.
From head to toe, front to back, inside and out. Tell the truth. Look, tell the truth about somebody. It'll fuck their life up more than a lie will.
Hey, Kendrick Lamar said it best in his lyric, man. Don't say shit about me. I won't tell the truth about you.
That's it.
Don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you.
That's how you really. That's how you get back. Not being petty, but yeah.
That's for real. The get back like that. Y'all don't understand. Like it's not about stab. See, y'all didn't watch Law Abiding Citizens enough.
No,
you didn't.
No.
It's a planned period. Like I'm gonna do like ladies. Prime example. We can get a little sidebar, but it's okay. We're gonna go back right back around after this.
Y'all know how we do.
So ladies, like you say, I want to get back at my ex. It's not about you texting the shit out of him or calling the hell out of him or pop-ups and shit like that. No. You get your ass in that gym.
You're right.
Get right, body. Get right, body and mind.
And so.
and watch how he, hey big head, hey stranger.
Okay,
He-
so the whole stranger thing, I was proven wrong about that, which I like to be done.
Mhm.
I got the hey stranger text, and it's whatever. But it was back in 2000, what, 17?
Yep.
19, 19, 19. Anyway, this is a problem with this today and age. People are always trying to sugarcoat everything. Bluff fat means meat. Bluff fat meat greasy. It is greasy.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just don't worry about it. Listen, they miss the action of a person. You miss what a person's doing
Yep.
because you're so focused on what a person is saying.
Ooh, if I had my nothing. Nobody heard me. But don't worry, bitch. This y'all last year. This shit.
Really. Because when we get into the studio, it's gonna be a different.
It's OV.
But either way, when it comes down to a person's past, man, are you really that curious? Are you really that nosy? Which is just you
That's
know,
what it is. Thank you. Say that one more time. Just say
man,
that
no.
one more time.
Because the only reason why, I ain't gonna say the only reason, but one of the main reasons why people want to know is so they can use it against them.
Yep.
Some people, not all people.
Something that you could bring up if something was to happen, or
Yeah,
we get into an argument. I got some extra bullets in the chamber.
right.
I got an extra clip for you if you want to get down.
Yeah,
That's what people use it for. And y'all dead wrong.
ammunition.
Ammunition.
Like why? What for? Like still to this day, um, I get issues. I get kicked in the head about going to see my pops.
Yep.
I'm 40 years old.
Yep.
What
Shit,
for?
I got issues with people. Bro, you still a hoe from high school. Bro, when the last time you called me?
You ain't seen me in 20 years, and this is what you want to bring up. This is what you want to talk about. I'm good.
Come on, man. Like we we passed. We again growth. Now that's something that to me shit like that is not buried. That's still on top of the surface because we still that's something that we continuously talk about, especially for the youth, so they understand. Hey, don't let your siblings, your mother, your father, your aunties and uncles deem you from going to find out who the fuck you really are.
Right, because they don't want to know.
They
Because they
don't want you to know who you really are.
because if you find out who you are or who you're related to, it's exposing the secrets they've been keeping for 10, 15, 20 plus years.
Hmm.
And they don't
And
want
then, bro, now guess what? Now, not only am I going to remember this, now I'm going to talk about this to the next generation so they don't have to go down the same path. So now your story keeps on repeating itself. See, you could have ended that a long time ago by letting me know who it is, and it could have been a what's a happy ending.
but the thing about that is, bro, is when these people tell a lie for so long, they start to believe it.
A- what we say? You can master a bad habit. That's a bad habit, people. Not telling your children what's going on in their life, who's supposed to be in their life, trying to hide people from their lives. That's a bad habit that you're gonna master.
Right. It's not your job to show someone else who this person is. It's their job.
Thank you. Let them figure it out.
Let them figure it out on your kids are way look, people are way smarter than y'all give them credit for.
Facts.
Let that person find out what's going on. Just like we was talking about the other day. Let them fall on their face on their own. Don't
Yeah.
You let your kids fall on their face. You let these people. If you so busy letting people fall on their face, I'm not. This is just me. Who is you?
Ooh.
You done faked it till you make it so goddamn long. You forgot who the fuck you was.
Bruh. We've been saying it for so long. You gotta understand. Kids been putting on masks since they was babies. Since we were teenagers, we've been had on masks.
They learning from you because you
Hello.
make it.
I can't be who I can't be who I want to be at home, so I gotta be who you want me to be. Mask. I can't be who I want to be around at school, so I gotta put on another mask. And it grows.
No, exponentially. Exponentially. Yeah.
And then when the truth, when my truth is exposed and it's out there to y'all, now I'm a black sheep.
Folks,
Now I'm weird.
money is fucked. Now your family done got. Yeah, I may be the black sheep, and I saw this the other day. Actually, it was just today. I may be the black sheep, but I'm the motherfucker you call when shit happens.
I might be crazy, but then when shit hits the fan, damn, they got a plan. Oh,
I know who can fix this.
I know who could talk me off this ledge, but I'm crazy.
I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. When it really comes down to poking a bear, opening a cage, going through your significant other's mental and just opening all the doors. I want all the doors to be open. Ain't no secrets here, bitch. Excuse me.
You felt that one? He felt that one.
If you don't trust your person, then they can't have. If your person doesn't have a level of privacy, it just shows that you can't trust them.
If your person can't be honest with you and tell you that, hey, I got some things that we're never going to talk about, but I promise you this, it'll never come up between us. And if you don't high five them, give them a hug, go lay down in the bed, give them something in that manner, you feel some type of way because they said that, then you need to grow up. Dirtbag.
Right. But then it's like, slow it down. It's all right. It's okay. I got it. Because I typically try not to say that. Because people take offense to that word, even though it applies to a lot of people.
Straight up. Straight up.
It applies to a lot of people. It's just a simple fact.
Like, nigga ain't just for niggas. No. A lot of y'all niggas out here. I'm just saying.
No, there's a lot. There's a lot. Because y'all.
It's like it's a lot of y'all bitches out here.
Look. But you get mad when somebody calls. That's the quickest way to piss somebody off. Like I said, tell them the truth about themselves. Call them what they are.
Call them what they are. Bruh, think of this. Somebody got pissed. We went to high school with them too. Somebody got mad as hell at me because I said, you can't treat everybody like a king or a queen.
You can't.
Because they not that.
You can't.
And dude got mad. He said, man, how you supposed to? I said, bro, the first impression is what you read. You read the energy in the room. You read the person, right? So if they a jokester, then that's what the fuck they are. A jokester. They not a king. They not a queen.
No.
If you a peasant, that's what the hell you are. You a fucking peasant.
You got like you said, some people got to be court jesters.
Bruh, mad as hell at me because I wouldn't label them as such. That's why your ass divorced now.
Look,
from a queen.
Let me explain something to you. Just because you think you something doesn't mean look someone else, and nor can you make me think you are.
Bruh, your action speaks louder than your motherfucking words. You can talk that king shit all you want to. You can talk that queen shit all you want to. But what I see.
Yeah. You showed me. And it's not because I'm saying this shit because I'm blind. Just like Medina said, people want titles that don't match their characteristics. Because G Code said, because they went off what they heard. Oh, shit. They went off what they heard, was told, or said, and didn't look at their actions. They call jesters the court jester.
That boy's stupid.
Yeah, but he said, you said it, I'll be quiet. Look, we on the same page, but we on the same wavelength. That ain't my cousin, that's my brother. We on the same. Own it. You are who you are to somebody.
Nothing's gonna change.
Point of getting upset or pissed because from 9 to 5 you a king, or you claim yourself to be, but you ain't. The rest of the time, from goddamn 6 to 8, you ain't. You a clown.
I know pastors that's court jesters.
You're clowns.
That walk around here that think that they high royalty.
Because they convince enough people that they are.
Bing.
If you can convince people around you, you are who you aren't, one, you're a clown, and two, those are sheeple, not people.
Yes.
Sheeple.
And how many sheeple do you have running around in your flock?
I don't want no yes men around.
Ooh, bro, say that one more time.
I don't want no yes. Look, the reason why me and bro been friends for damn near 40 years. Damn near. I can say it now because we both 40.
Yep.
But damn near 30 years. 30 years is being bro. It's because he's always told me when I'm wrong.
Fact. And vice versa.
Even as a young jit, I've been grown enough to know he being for real with me.
Yep.
Me and bro been in fights where we was too exhausted to keep fighting physically. We ain't talking about like verbally.
Straight up.
Physically.
And look, before y'all get in y'all head, yes, Doug whooped his ass every time. I'm a little guy with a lot of strength, okay? Because of this big motherfucker, okay? Him and OJ used to try to fold me up all the time. So I had to get some strength. I was little, but I had enough strength.
Look, I wasn't born 240 pounds. Listen to me. Understand me? I didn't hit this until I got in college. This thing used to whoop my ass.
He was still 30 pounds, 40 pounds heavier than me.
Yeah, by the time we graduated, I was always heavy in him. Anyway,
yeah.
Look, it got to the point to where he learned. I didn't learn how to fight. Let me go ahead and explain this. I didn't learn how to thump because somebody taught me. I learned how to fight because I got tired of getting my ass whooped.
Fact. That's a fact. What? You get tired of people jumping on your head, trying to bully you or do some stupid. See, that's why a lot of kids these days I don't understand. Like, if you want to bully me, I'm finna go in this cage, brother, and I will not come out till I'm ready to knock your motherfucking head block off. Telling you, I still remember the bully that tried to run away when we hooped on him. Shit, but it's a mental thing. People, we can't be out here calling people what they not, because then not only are you giving them light, you're fueling that fire.
Yeah, for something that ain't
hot is boiling over now instead of just simmering.
You're wasting energy. You can't dig up someone's past, and granted, you can't blame them for what they used to be, but at the same time, you can't push them past what they are. Let me say that again. You can't blame a person, and y'all keep this in your bank, put this in your pocket. You can't blame a person for what they used to be, but you can't push somebody past what they are. If they're a court jester, you can't make them a king. If they're a peasant, you can't make them a court jester. You can't push that person past what they are until they are ready to be better.
And some of them won't be.
Never. You're wasting your energy. It may not be because in your head It just seems like they don't want to get past that hump. Maybe you're not the person. Stop being so goddamn arrogant and believing that you are the person to make this motherfucker grow, because you're not. You may not be.
That was the problem. That was the problem.
That's been our issue for decades. I always think we can help a person.
Anybody, everybody.
Everybody call out. This motherfucker, you may be able to help person one crawl out of a hole. Person three, you ain't strong enough to pull that person up. That motherfucker is too heavy. That bag is too heavy. What they got, trauma is too heavy for you.
Whoo, bruh. Man, you preaching on this Sunday, bruh. Straight up. Because it's a lot of people out here that need to hear that. Because again, we talk about, your strong friends, protecting your strong friends, check on your strong friends. Well, this is a part of that. You think of that. It's people out here that just want to see you succeed in life. That's all. That's their whole vision when they go to sleep, is seeing you progress in life. It has nothing to do with them.
No.
And then when they get around you, all they want to talk about is your progression. Hey, maybe we need to do this. Let's try this. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then it gets on your nerves from hearing it so much.
Yeah.
But understand the person that's delivering it to you.
Yeah.
But bruh hit the nail on the coffin. You got the message. The message. You ain't the messenger.
No, you're not.
You're not the messenger. You got to slide to the side. Let them fall. Let them fall flat on their face.
You may not be the messenger for that person. 9 out of 10, you done help. That 10th person, look, nothing wrong with wanting to encourage your people to greatness. But you are right. They have to want themselves to actually make them change. They have to want it for themselves. Everybody needs to step back and take a look at themselves, because the only thing that stands in your way is yourself. We got to get out of our own way. So before they go over there trying to throw blows at somebody else and calling them out of their name, you got to get out of your own way.
Yeah.
Probably one of the hardest things to do.
Very much so.
You got to get out your
It is the hardest thing. You think a job? You think school? Taking a test?
You can't. The thing is, though, is that they're prepared for those.
Yes.
Prepared for getting out of their own way.
No, they don't know how. Who's been around to teach you to get out your own way?
Coddled their entire life. And when I say coddled, I don't mean to the extreme, to the point to where you've been kept in a bubble your entire life. Just because there's somebody out there that's deflecting all the bad things in your life.
Mm-hmm.
In your head, it may not be a bad thing, but to someone else it is.
Yep. Someone else that knows.
Just because and I'm saying this is me personally, just because my father wasn't kept from me doesn't mean I had the opportunity to meet him.
Yep.
Think on that. You've been playing it safe. You got to get uncomfortable to grow, says Jackie. Absolutely. Yep. I've learned it's very hard for people to let pride go. Wow, man, say that again.
What?
Because I don't know if anybody can read your comment. I'm going to say this shit again. That pride, that's why it's one of the 7 deadly sins in that book y'all like to read.
Uh-huh. Pride.
Because you think you can handle everything on your own. You haven't. For those people talking about, I done got it out the mud, I don't got it out the dirt. No, you haven't. And mud and dirt is metaphorically.
Yeah.
It may be mental, it may be spiritual, it may be emotional. It sometimes in some situations it is physical. But hold on, let me read this. This is long. Medina says TJ once said, when a lion in a cage they say it's a natural habitat. They say it's in its natural habitat. But that cage have a lock on it because the lion's instincts telling them that there's something so much bigger or greater just outside the cage, just outside it, just 2 inches outside it.
If I ever.
All that to be said, we have to get out of the cage, life, physically, mentally. Complacency.
Can y'all imagine the cat? And when Medina said that, I thought about the Cat Williams scenario.
What?
This is not a drill.
This is not.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. He is in here. He
This
is stuck.
This is happening. Like it's time to eat.
It's time to eat. I'm free. I'm finna be me right now. Me right now.
Look,
Man, I'm ready. I'm willing to die to be me.
To be me
right now.
Are you that
just for a second?
Not even desperate, but are you that alive in yourself, in your spirit, as a person? And we've gotten way off topic, but
man, it's needed.
It has to be spoken on. Or you like Dr. Martin Luther King, Brother Malcolm X, Brother Fred Hampton. Are you that live about your situation?
Tupac.
Biggie. Are you that live about your situation that you are willing to die for 5 seconds of being who you truly are as a person?
Yep. Bro, that's a good one. we need to capitalize on this because this is a big one.
Bring that up.
Look, people, honestly, there is no way that you can sit in a chair. And again, now I want y'all to think we're in our 40s. It's in 10 years, between 9 and 50, his grandkids coming. If y'all ain't already got them, it's something that's coming. So you got to sit in your big chair, granddad, grandma. How was it? Are you going to be able in your heart to speak the truth?
Look.
Or are you going to tell them a bold-faced ass lie that you know now in 10 to 20 years they're going to find out that was bullshit?
Either way.
But see, are you gonna repeat, like bruh said, history repeats itself, that old history, ancestry bullshit.
Are you strong enough right now and 10 years from now, like bro said, to where you will sacrifice who you were or who people thought you were to tell the truth?
Even if the truth ain't glitz and glamour. It's really, like bruh said, some people, the best metaphor, getting out the mud. Like some people knew that it was only that tap on the shoulder that got them out that situation. And it wasn't a tap from a person.
Are they able to handle truth? Will they break? Question so hard to answer, G. Cole says, but sometimes you just got to find out.
You got to find out. And somebody went through it before you.
Way past it. There's nothing new under the sun. From the time of whether it depends on who you ask, whether creation or the Big Bang Theory, it just depends on who you ask.
Who are you? It don't matter.
Look, it don't. It really don't. I'm here now. I wasn't here for that. So when it really comes down to it, are you really? My watch is listening. It's listening because I heard that Big Bang and creation. That motherfucker said, "What,
nigga?"
What are you talking about? When it really comes down to it, there's nothing new under the sun, and never will be.
No. No.
Well, Paul said a lot of people out here, they're not to be honest with themselves. To put their life on the line, their own truth these days, if it takes that sense to y'all, if that makes sense to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
People, I'm gonna read this again. A lot of people out there are not that honest with themselves to put their truth online,
Mm.
their own truth these days. They're
Mm.
not, Candace Douglas says, as you like to say, bad news doesn't get better at age. It does not.
Yes, sir.
It's not not wine. It's not whiskey. It don't get better with age. Share the truth. Just make sure it is in a way the message can be received. That's what a lot of people. You mad at people, but did you really put it out to them that they can receive the message?
Thank you.
Jackie says we are so programmed to be someone else that learning to be authentic usually comes through learning who you are not.
Yep. And it comes with a price.
Look, slow it down, Medina says. Slow it down.
Comes with a price.
Man. Look, like
You
they used
better know because every like you said, like Bruss said, that every like Candace said, you cannot
yeah,
have everybody you got to be ready to receive the message.
man.
So with me and I thank God for giving me that light because I knew that there was a message that needed to be out. It needed to be said, and the way that I was saying it and the way that I was delivering it was overly aggressive.
Look,
But I do know somebody that has a little softer tone.
it's also not because you have the gift of seeing somebody else's message, like Brother Medina said, in the facade of social media nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
We can't keep we always say, well, when I was growing up, or when I was your age, or this, that, and the other. You got to bring, like Candace said, you got to be able to meet them where they need to learn at.
Yep.
You got to be
Yep.
able to where they need to learn that, or where they can. Let me rephrase.
Where they can learn it.
Learn that.
We'll get where the wheels start to turn, that hamster start to move. Oh, really? Yeah. Now let me keep on adding to that. So now we can build something to it.
Because
Yes,
you
sir.
got to be a man. You got to have these uncomfortable conversations for knowledge to be spread. You think Dr. Martin, Malcolm, Tupac, Big, like we were saying, other Brother Hampton. You think that these people actually stayed in their comfort zone?
Man, do you know how many arguments bro? Oh my God. There's passion behind any vision that you see.
It has to be.
And if you don't have the passion behind it, you really didn't see it. It was just something that somebody else told you. You caught it off something else that was floating around in the air.
In passing fancy. A lot of
But
y'all life in passing fancy.
yes.
But it comes down to actually putting your focus on something. Something. It doesn't matter what it is. Something that is going to better you as a person.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it. Brother Hall said, yeah, it took me a while to learn how to deliver the message. It's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I was too brutally honest, and people didn't receive what I was trying to really say. It comes down to this, and what, besides the simple fact that I've been in a leadership role, and I'm not patting myself on the back. Let's not get that twisted. Since I was probably 16 to 17 years old. When I got into the military at 25, it was easy for me to lead soldiers.
Easy.
I had soldiers that would run head first through a brick wall for me. This is why. It's because I was with them.
Yep.
It's easy for them to run through the brick wall if I already busted it down first.
Or if I'm right there with you.
I wasn't a click and point type NCO. I'm here first. Come on type NCO.
Yeah.
And I learned that the first time, my first unit down in Fort Hood, Texas. His name was Rocky Carr, country boy from North Carolina. He had braces when I first got there. When he got the braces off, the very first thing he did in front of formation was eat an apple because he couldn't eat. Anyway,
you could eat apple.
he couldn't eat apple. He was probably just one of the realest people I've ever met while I was in the military. Because I do my best to try to keep the military.
Oh, that makes so much sense, bro.
But at the same time, I keep them separate, but they meet. They always meet. Always meet. Do as I say, not as I do. And this is life.
This is life.
You've been brainwashed and taught as a young jit to do as I say by your own parents. But mind you, nothing against your parents. Not shooting at your parents. Don't get that twisted.
I'm shooting.
Do it as I say, not as I do.
And what did they do? As an adult, you looking back, what did they do?
Nothing. When you think your mama and your daddy is the same, you a goddamn look. You done fooled yourself. You need to stop it. Your mama and your daddy, look. When that goddamn thing about Freaknik come out, you gonna find out. You gonna find out.
Yes, sir. Hey, bro, I want them to do Freaknik. I want them to do the BET Spring Fling, Spring Break. See, put all that out. Cause see, right now they talk about grandmas. You know what I mean? Like we grown now. It was our parents there. See, now talk about us and how we got wild and why these youngsters is doing the same shit that we was doing at that age.
Look, some of y'all here because of Freaknik.
Hello.
We ain't gonna say that.
And some of y'all kids here because y'all went to Spring Bling.
Look, some people need to be put on the knee. Some people parents need to be put over the knee.
Yeah.
Some people parents
and can't have a conversation, brother. Bro, you know us. We any child that is around me and my brother, if they ask, you know.
They gonna get the truth. You better not send your kids to us. Don't.
Because we gonna go from end to end. Tell them about Tommy D's, Medina. Tell them about Tommy D's, baby. Bruh, know about Tommy D's on
I do. In Korea, yeah, I do. I try my best to stay out of that place and just go there for the daytime.
What?
Vampires would sleep just to goddamn get something to eat and go back to my bed.
No. Bro, we in there singing karaoke, baby. Putting down goddamn 151.
Because 348 and 520 is right across the street from each other. Right across the street from each other, literally. I'm out. I didn't know.
And see, this is why I said God knows what he's doing because Doug was already strong head.
Yeah.
So he had one NCO that'll show him exactly how to move and do things. See, God put me with an NCO a very, very long time ago where he made me understand with my pops what's going on and how it was going to move in the military. So when I joined, it was like, okay, cool. But I'm going to party.
That's it. See, my I ain't going to say this, but I am going to say this. My military career was good. That's why I stayed in as long as I did. Gluz's military career
was shit.
Yeah.
And I love the people. If I could have stayed in Korea, I would have stayed in for forever.
Yeah.
And I will say this: I had great people around me to make me stay in just a tad bit longer.
Just a little bit, not long.
Yeah, because I should have been out 3 years before I should have never went to Afghanistan. But see, again, if I didn't have a mindset, that's why I'm teaching these kids now. You go in the military, come holler at us beforehand, because I don't want. This is what I don't want. I don't want kids to just get my story. I want kids to get my brother's story because my brother has a great fucking story. We have other battles that's still in to this day. that has either bad or good stories that they can give to them. But who has the platform to give them that message?
We do, and we're gonna continue to do it.
Hmm.
We're gonna continue to do it.
Military, y'all gonna hate us for it, but I don't give a damn. We giving all the secrets out. Make
Yeah,
sure they're straight.
yeah, for sure. Y'all goddamn. If a person don't bring your past to them, to you, if a person don't bring your past, they pass to you. Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Especially if you already asked. If you already asked and they gave you an explanation to it, leave their ass alone.
Yeah. Look, we appreciate you, Brother Medina.
We
We
sure do, brother.
glad to I've tuned in today. Now I'll get back to class work, NBA coming soon. Hey, blessings unto you.
We got to get you on, Rob.
I gotta
You
pray
already
for
know, bro.
I'm gonna pray for your strength and patience.
Yes, sir.
For me, this is Brother Medina. For me, dealing with the system right now and being an entrepreneur and also learning to get out of my own headspace and my own way. Thank you, fellas, for what y'all do. Y'all continue to fire underneath me. Stay blessed. Also, indeed. Also, yeah, please, I'm repeating myself. I hate repeating myself. Look, we're gonna get up with you, man. I gotta get you
We
on.
gotta get Flint on, bro.
Maybe not this it might be next week.
Might
Y'all
give,
gotta
yeah,
gotta
yeah,
get
Var. We gotta link up, man. For real, we gotta get your ass on there.
he's known us for a while. We gotta get his ass on.
Oh, the growth, bruh, the growth in the conversation from the time we met Var to now.
Rob's
Var was my mentor.
look,
So just so y'all know, Var was my mentor in high school.
mine too, indirectly. Y'all, you hung out with him more than I do because
Yeah, basketball. Yeah, that was my. It was see it. It's
yeah,
in sports. It's a level. It's who you chasing. And
yeah.
I was that's my mentor is who I was chasing. Var
Yeah.
was my mentor.
We're gonna
He
make
was
that
dunking. He was already dunking. He was one of the best point guards in the city. So hey, gotta get
ain't
there.
foot dunking. That dude can lead. He can lead.
Straight
So
jump out the gym.
we'll work on that. I'm gonna let y'all work on that, and then just let me know
Yeah. We gotta be side by side so Var could have his own little platform for that.
so he can be on his own. So
Yep.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. OJ knows him. Big Brother knows him. The men
Man,
know
what?
him. For sure, absolutely. But we'll work on that. We can. That's one of those conversations where back then, grown to now, so you can see the contrast between 16, 17, 18-year-old to 39, 40, 41, 42-year-old.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
you think that the contrast is normal, but it's not. It's not. There's some people that's 40 years old still think they're 18.
Man. And the growth every what people have been through.
It ain't there.
Some people get stuck because I'm not gonna tell bruh's story, but he went through a transformation. He went through
Oh,
some shit. You know what I
oh,
mean?
Var,
And
more shit.
some people that we know from that transformation, they get stuck in
Yeah,
that old era where they never grew out of that era. And bruh has like
wrong. He's Scott. He's NASA. He done.
straight. I forgot to tell y'all. Bruh part of the compound. He said he coming back. He said he coming back to the crib. So
Whenever you down,
we've been talking about it on the low.
we gotta make this. We gotta make this happen. So
Uh-huh.
go ahead and get on. So when he sends you a link, there won't be no hesitation. I
I
already know.
already know. He already gonna be tapped in.
Hey, get on. Don't hesitate to get on, bud. Soon come. So
See?
absolutely. But y'all continue to enjoy y'all day. I have absolutely no idea. I think I'm eating egg salad immediately, after the show, but I don't know.
Oh, so bro, I did a whole OJ. I love you. We did some sweat wings. I did some sweat wings last night. With some cornbread, with some
Oh, shit.
peas, and how was the food, bro?
What do you mean?
The damn, bro. Oh, you didn't make the bulgogi this week, did you?
No. But
Okay.
I'm gonna have it. I'm
I'm
just,
not rubbing it in. I'm just saying that's what we eating.
yeah. That's you are rubbing it in because can't nobody make them shits because you ain't gave the recipe to
Look
nobody.
what bro eating.
You ain't even getting shrimp, cabbage, shrimp,
Cabbage.
cabbage. But I haven't said I go down there regularly. I'm probably there more than everybody except for one person. But I still ain't got the recipe. So y'all know y'all sure as hell ain't getting the recipe.
Hell no. Hell no, y'all ain't getting. Look, we do a cook when we do our little cooking show. When we do this little side cooking show, you're not. I see all these cooking little episodes, bro, on TikTok. I'm not giving you the recipe.
No, he's not.
OJ gonna have a recipe. Doug gonna have a recipe. Russell gonna have a recipe.
It is. Y'all
And
ain't
if you connected to them three, then you had a recipe. But if you're not connected to them three,
be able to eat them.
oh, well, you just eat it.
I'm not. I'm like my grandma. I don't pass the Kool-Aid recipe down.
Hello.
She still ain't got down. Look, she'll tell us to go get the shit, but we don't know how to mix the shit.
Put
And
it this way. So when y'all ready for it, when I die, everything is already written down. So you'll get it then. But until then, it's only the circle that's gonna get the recipe and we gonna eat.
if you're in the
We gonna
closet,
eat good.
don't get the fish, any kind of fish, or the wings from Jumbo Crab on 41A.
Really?
Because them motherfuckers ain't. And I got a 6-piece buffalo and only ate one.
Nasty?
What?
Super nasty.
Super. No, I don't know about the crab. I don't know about the other shit that they have there, so I'm not gonna knock the whole restaurant, which I should, but I'm not.
You should. No, you definitely should.
If you are in Clarksville, look, 100%. If
Okay.
you're in Clarksville, across the street from Super Walmart on 41A, right by AT&T and Bill's Package Store,
There's a what? Say that again one more time.
Jumbo Crab.
Jumbo crab.
It's terrible. Don't
Okay. We ain't going there.
don't subject yourself. And I don't bullshit around when it comes down to food.
Yeah, we don't fuck around. You know, we should have been, that bro, we gotta talk offline. That might be something we need to do
For what? Food views?
around, around there.
Good. Nah, that's not the one. I'll point you the right way next time. I'm not the only one that feels this way. There's 3 people
Hello.
right now that feel this way. And those 3 people, besides myself, those other 2 people, I trust with my life. I trust
Especially when it comes to food.
life decisions for me.
Yes.
And they're telling you not to eat there. And I poisoned myself with a bug bomb. And it still tastes, the food I cook still tastes, but look, I ain't gonna. I'll talk to you about that later with the grease and the bug bomb over the week. Either way, yeah. We'll talk about that later. Y'all get me hungry now. Don't eat jumbo crab.
Come on back to the South Bar. We got you, fam. Come on back down.
Some ribs on the grill, some chicken in the oven, some chicken on the grill. We've even made crab legs on the grill. Anyway,
Sure did.
we made some crab legs. I don't eat crab legs. I'm not a real big on crab legs, but we've made crab legs. Smoked crab legs is where you need to be at right now, and we've made them. We'll figure it out.
We'll do all that and some.
When you come down here, if your trip extends all the way down to Huntsville, I'll be there. I don't give a fuck what I gotta do. I don't care if I gotta
We'll
walk.
make it happen.
I'll get there. I swear to God. I'm telling you this right now, Var. I will make it.
We'll be there. You'll be here. So good.
Appreciate y'all. Go get something to eat, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely gonna get something to eat because we've been. I am so hungry right now. I sure am hungry. Look, cut it out. Mother
No, you
Nature,
gonna eat good.
I'm hungry. Cut it out. We love y'all. We'll see y'all in a minute, man. Well, next weekend, if y'all got any that y'all want to hear, man, hit us up.
Tap in.
We check
Tap
in.
in. We always tell y'all that, but y'all don't listen. But
Yeah,
one day you will.
they don't want to put a conversation out there that they want to have.
Yeah, they don't.
But either way, if you do,
Uncomfortable. Get there.
put it there. Gotta be uncomfortable. We love y'all. We appreciate it. But love you,
Love
bro.
you, bro. Holla at me.
All right.
Yep.